4 months after the battle's Gettysburg, Lincoln joined in a dedication of National Cemetery on a portion of the battlefield. The speech he delivered that day would become one of the most famous speeches given by a U.S. president. 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived with levity and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation or a nation so conceived and so dedicated can long endure. We have met on great battlefield of that war. We have come to dedicate a portion of that field as a final resting place for those who here gave their lives that they might live. It was together fitting and proper that we should do this. But in a larger sense, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot hallow this ground, the brave men living and dead who struggle here have consecrated it far above our power to add or detract. Well, we little not no longer remember what we said here, but it can never forget what they did here. It is for us the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who poured here have so far so nobly advanced. Rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from this honor that we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measures of devotion, that we here early resolve that this death shall not have died in vain, that this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.